Yeah, lean, yeah, lean, yeah, yeah. Used to lay in the bush, rob a nigga all straight on the bus. Candlelight tryna spray this shit up. Fuck with Smith and Wesson, put my faith in the glove. Fish mouth, put my faith in the tub. New stick, put my faith in the mug. Yeah, put faith in the stick. Faith in your bitch, she put faith in the dick. When you fucking the old, they faking the nut. In the whole throat, I'm fucking the gut. Your bitch hurt, sound the tongue to the slut. Dog a bitch, turn straight to the mud. Yeah, will you just function? Big Glock go among you.
So I've been skating those new Ace bearings for about over half a year now, and they honestly kick ass. Like I think that they're just as good as the Swiss Reds, if not even better. And I've not really seen anybody do a little comparison online yet, so I figured I may as well come out this morning and do it. I think that would be kind of fun. I got all the little supplies I think I need. I got some chalk, I got like a big floppy soft ruler, and I got a nice hill that I'm going to. So let's see, this is gonna be Ace versus Swiss Reds. Go.
Will you just function? Big Glock go among you. I want to hear the bitch so country. She loving the slang, she say so country. Yeah, and the diamond go down like a motherfucking junkie. Yeah, used to lay in the bush, rob a nigga all straight on the bus. Candlelight tryna spray this shit up. Fuck with Smith and Wesson, put my faith in the club.
The main thing to note is that these are 25 bucks and the Swiss Reds are 55, and that's a $30 difference right there. So if these are even 85%, 90% as good, I feel like these are worth it in strides. So I'm going to go find out right now. Riddle me this, right? You'll be like, oh, let me go to the top of the hill. It's about at that stick right there. What? No, the top of the hill's over there by my skateboard. What? So here's the game plan in my neurotic little skate trinket bag. I've got a new pair of Aces, a new pair of Swiss Reds, a used pair of Swiss Reds. These are new. You're gonna have to see, it says new. That's how you know they're new. And a used pair of Aces, and we're gonna go back and back. Scooters. And we're gonna do a little comparison. And then I figure as the control, I got like a pair of raw. There's the deck reveal. Now I know what you're thinking, what the hell are those? Trust me on these things. These things are kind of cool. Now, they're not really great for skate parks or like doing all your favorite tricks, but they're really, really, really grippy and they take forever to wear down. So they are cool for going places. But yeah, I got the raw reds in here, no oil, and these kind of kick ass. I mean, by themselves. These will spin for a long, long time. So we'll start with those. I'll mark a spot. I figure right about here is where the hill ends. So that's going to be where you stop getting free momentum from the hill and then you're relying on the bearings to take you further. So I'll start measuring with my little ruler there, down that way. I'll mark with the chalk and we'll figure it out from there. So I'll call here at this post the starting point. I'm gonna mark it with chalk. And then I'll take my ruler up there. Zoom. And I'll get to marking. I don't make chalk like they used to. usable that is. Alright, I think this is pretty good. It's 100 feet long. They had one of those things that you could put on the ground and roll it. Woohoo! And it measures for you, like easy mode, but I ain't fucking made of money. There you have it, 100 feet. So I'm gonna mark here. I'll put a 100. And I'll make some like incremental marks, like, you know, 75, 25, whatever. And then I'll go up a little bit further even. Doop, 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 doop. So give me a sec. This is obviously gonna be pretty rough, but it's, I think I'm doing all right.
Ready? Action! Cut! Cut! Cut!
All right, got it all marked up. Gonna find a spot up at the top and mark there. Okay. I think I'm gonna call this little flower here the start. Chalk back out. This shit's cheap. It's the only shit that I could find at Walmart. It was impossible to find. Whatever, chalk review. Okay, I'm gonna make this the starting spot. Right where it wants to start rolling. All right, this is gonna be regular reds, bare, raw, whatever you want to call them. Take one. Yeah, I'll do like no push. Just kind of let her do her thing. Okay, we'll call that 25. 125. I was gonna mark it like a chalk mark, but it's gonna be easier if I just kind of put the data in my phone and then do an average later. I'm gonna do 3 takes of each set, so 5 things total times 3. Let's do it. A bit further this time, I think, because I stayed lower. There we go, 160. 165. I might make it more than 3 if it's inconsistent like that. We'll see. So the regular raw reds got a 158, I think. Yeah, I got a 158.33. So that's a pretty good fight for what's considered to be kind of low end bearings. Next, I'm gonna do the used bone Swiss. All right. That's Swiss reds. Take one. Here we go. Right at that line. Faster. Interesting. Not a whole lot better here. Okay, hold on. A little better. I'll call that a 173. Come on, I want to believe they're better. I want to believe. There we go. See, you just got to believe. Got 180 that time. It's actually not that better than the regular reds. I'm surprised. Okay. Used reds got an average of 172.67. So like 20 feet more, which is substantial. You know, it is kind of like a slight incline down there. So, That could have to do with it, but all right, they're better, but not really as much as you would think. I guess acceleration-wise, at least, or maybe this isn't testing acceleration very well. Beats me. Fish. Oh. For acceleration, I don't know. Maybe you just need to push harder. But next I'm gonna do, I think it's gonna be interesting to do the new Swiss Reds first instead of going to the Aces. So let's go right to the new Swiss Reds. No noise, brand new. All right, brand new bone Swiss, take one. These feel nicer, honestly. I did clean out my old pairs of bearings. Like I clean them regularly and oil them, re-oil them and whatnot. But these kind of feel better. Well, I don't know. Look at that. They're doing about the same. We are at 160, 163, 164. I'll call that a 164. The New Bones Red's got a 171.6 repeating. Ooh. It's literally like the same. You know, there's not enough difference there for it to matter, but goes to show you that they're holding together after about 6 months of use, so that's cool. All right, next I'm gonna do older new Aces. I'll start with the old. That's it turning on, or that's your ringtone?
It's it turning, it's letting me know something. You see, this is flashing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it wants me to do.
These things are crazy.
It's a little different than the old one.
Maybe it's hot or something. It has just been sitting here in the sun.
I don't know. Let me see. Because you get the app, which is 8, and that's it. I'll try to hang around in case you take it.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Thanks. Hey.
Right after that, right after you catch balance, you're good.
Yeah, look at that.
Just don't lean too forward.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, turning's not that hard. See if I can turn it all the way around. No, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That guy was nice. Let me ride his weird one-wheel thing. That thing was kind of scary. He said that he's got another one in his garage that he can sell to me for cheap if I fix it, so that's interesting. All right. This is used Ace, take one. Whee. It's a lot later now. I was talking to that guy for like, what felt like over an hour. That's what we come out here for, though. Feels good. Go, used Aces, go! Ooh, go! Oh my god, look, yeah, they're beating them. Is that the record? It's a 187? 186 and a half? All right, the second run got a 190. That's just unprecedented. So let's see what this third run here gets. Okay. My used Aces just clocked in at 183.5 average. That's the best so far. So now let's try the new ones.
You wanna stay here all night. You wanna stay here all night.
Nice. Oh, sticker with throat.
You wanna stay here
All right, last run for now. New ace. Dodge the hole. 165, 170, 172.
This girl's toy, I'm gonna say hi. Social battery freak. I'm the most confident geek. Pull up on the seat, pull up on the seat. The New York King is lean. I'm sipping on lemon and vinegar.
Dodge the hole. Okay, all right. That was interesting. Is it conclusive? I don't know. I don't know if it's very accurate, you know what I mean? From what it looks like, the aces are just as good, if not better, just like I said. It's kind of how it felt right out the box. And as I've used them, I haven't noticed any issues at all, so I figured, yeah, it was the perfect time for a test. It really does seem like for 25 bucks, they're more than worth it. I want to say I'll probably be switching to them from now on until Bones steps up their game again or something like that, you know? All right, so what's the verdict? Do I think that the aces are objectively better than the reds just because of one little test I did? No, but are they about the same? Like, yeah, they really are. I think that especially for doing tricks, it just makes a lot more sense to get the cheaper ones if they're gonna last just as long. I suppose there are like more extensive tests that I could do, you know, maybe like I could test there. Like maybe they don't last as long as the Swiss Reds, but I doubt it. It's all the same China steel or whatever they use to make it. I don't know. I haven't heard a lot from anybody else, but I think it might be time that Bones gets knocked off the pedestal for #1 as bearings producers, because these kick ass. We'll see, you know, because only time tells. They could swap manufacturers or parts or yada yada. That's what happened to the Bones Swiss. You know, they used to be much better. I don't know, the proof is kind of in the pudding there. I feel like maybe there are some other tests that I could do, but for the most part, it's the same. They're the same. Yeah, the reds are a little bit on the slower side, but they're fine. But then that $30 difference really isn't gaining you a whole lot there. In fact, it might be even on the worst side, but I don't know. Maybe some other people have more experience with really grinding them down to the bones, and maybe you get some more mileage out of the Bone Swiss than you will out of aces. You know, well, maybe I'll make a follow-up. But I think at this point I'm just going to be buying ace bearings.